Welcome to Today in Payments. I'm your host, Patti Murphy, here with your daily dose of payments notes. First up, Klarna, the Stockholm based financial services firm best known for its buy now, pay later offering, has filed paperwork with the Securities and Exchange Commission for an IPO. Klarna said it wants to raise at least $1 billion in the IPO. It is targeting a valuation of more than $15 billion in the listing. Analysts pegged the company's valuation last October at about $14.6 billion. Klarna has 93 million active customers and works with more than 675,000 merchants, the SEC filing shows, according to published reports. Those numbers are about to go up, however, because in a related development, Klarna has replaced Affirm as the exclusive provider of buy now, pay later loans at mega retailer Walmart. Klarna is partnering with OnePay, a fintech backed by Walmart, and venture capital firm Ribbit Capital for the project. This according to a Klarna press release. OnePay already offers financial services to Walmart customers and associates through the retailer's physical and digital channels. Next up, Jack Henry has announced an extended collaboration with MasterCard to offer its financial institution clients MasterCard Move. That's MOOV. Move is MasterCard's portfolio of money transfer solutions. It will be offered to banks and credit union clients through Jack Henry Rapid Transfers, a cloud-native service that enables near real-time money movement. Next up, it would seem almost inconceivable that Senator Bernie Sanders, perhaps the most liberal member of the U.S. Senate, and Senator Josh Hawley, a staunchly conservative member of the chamber, would agree on much of anything, but on one thing they do agree, that annual percentage rates on credit cards are too high. The Vermont Independent-leaning Democrat and the Missouri Republican have collaborated on a bill that would cap credit card rates at 10%. An identical bill has been introduced in the U.S. House by Congresswomen Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Democrat of New York, and Anna Paulina Luna, Republican of Florida. Quote, during the election campaign, President Trump pledged to cap credit card interest rates at 10%. We're making that pledge more than a talking point by introducing legislation to protect working people from remaining trapped under mountains of debt. Close quote. Close quote. Ocasio-Cortez said. The others made similar statements. Hawley had this to add. Quote, working Americans are drowning in record credit card debt while the biggest credit card issuers get richer and richer by hiking their interest rates to the moon. It's not just wrong, it's exploitive, and it needs to end, Hawley insisted. Trade associations representing banks and other credit card issuers, not surprisingly, are lobbying against the bills, which were introduced earlier this month. In a just-released letter to lawmakers, the group said the bill would, quote, eliminate access to credit cards for millions of consumers and drive them to sources of credit that are far more costly and less regulated, close quote. They were referring, of course, to places like pawn shops and payday lenders. The group seemed to leave room open for negotiation, however. They wrote in their letter to lawmakers that they, quote, share the goals of reducing the cost of credit and increasing financial inclusion, close quote. But a 10% cap just isn't in the cards. The rates charged by many banks and credit unions are extremely high, at 25% or more. But frankly, I don't see legislation like this making it through the House and Senate, even given the president's campaign promise. But who knows? Stranger things have happened in Washington. And finally, news from Amex. A survey by American Express of 1,000 business executives reveals opportunities to enhance the payments experience on both sides of the business transaction. And that in turn can enhance relationships and help businesses grow, Amex said. Among its top findings, the vast majority of business decision makers say that easy, streamlined, and secure payments drive business growth. More than a fourth cite late or slow payments as a common reason for why they stop working with a buyer or a supplier. And fewer than 1 in 5 have fully automated payments processes. Wadad Chowie, an SVP at Amex, is quoted in a press release issued by the card company as saying automated payment methods like virtual cards and digital push payments drive improvements in cash flow visibility and more secure transactions. He said it also provides greater working capital flexibility, which of course supports investment strategies. So why aren't businesses automating payment processes? Leading concerns among the decision makers surveyed included cost, not believing it would benefit their businesses, and concerns about security. Automating payments processes may seem like a daunting task, but the time and cost may not be as bad as expected, RJ Ancona, VP and GM for B2B products at Amex said. 95% of business decision makers surveyed say easy, streamlined, and secured payments create happy customers. And in 2025, those business decision makers who are planning to make changes to their payment processes say that driving business growth is the number one reason for doing so. 43% said it was the number one reason for doing so. Clearly, there are a lot of advantages to payments automation. Think in terms of automating AP and AR systems and processes. Using and accepting credit cards, whether physical plastic cards or virtual cards. And using digital push payments, where the payer initiates the transfer of funds, such as through the ACH, which in turn gives them control over the transactions. Well, that's it for today in payments. Please keep coming back every weekday for your daily dose of payments notes.